Hey everyone, and welcome back to Tales of Xillia. We are going to start off today by talking with Rowan.
Thinking about Noctigal? Maybe this is none of my business, but how did you get mixed up with him?
We first met when Noctigal joined the army as an officer. He wanted to serve, despite his royal birth. He and I were assigned to the same division. We fought in many battles together. We earned promotions and glory. That sort of thing builds a bond between men. We were truly brothers in arms. It was a glorious time for both of us. However, Noctigal's growing influence began to threaten the power of his two elder brothers. The older princes ostracized Noctigal, even as they feared him.
I know what happened next. The sleepless night we all learned about in history class. That brief civil war erupted when the late king passed away before naming a successor. The 6 ruling houses and the lesser nobles split into 2 factions. It was the biggest political upheaval in modern Rashigal history. And it lasted until Noctigal slew his 2 older brothers with the help of the military. He was a war hero after all. For 2 days, the people rallied behind Noctigal and his new regime.
Noctigal may have won the struggle, but he lost something dear to him. He lost his only ally in the royal family, his beloved sister, Princess Kerry. It hit Noctigal hard. He was overcome with grief.
They didn't teach us that part.
He expanded his totalitarian control once he became king, and there was no one left to check his power.
Not even you?
Many pinned their hopes on me to act as a moderating influence on the king. I chose to leave the army instead. It has been a difficult decision to live with.
You shouldn't blame yourself. It's not even really Noctigal's fault. His brothers caused all this.
I agree. Which is precisely why I failed to recognize when Noctigal began to stray from the just path. We turned our eyes away from our duty, he and I both, despite knowing that doing so would cause many of our people to suffer. In contrast, the King of Azul has never wavered from doing what must be done.
You may be right. Despite both being kings, Noctigal and Gaius definitely left different impressions on me.
The people no doubt see King Gaius as a superb ruler.
He kind of reminded me of Mila, to be honest.
An astute observation. They do share 2 things in common. The will to do what must be done, and the conviction to do it for the sake of others.
It sounds like they go hand in hand.
Yes, I believe all truly strong people possess those 2 virtues. But Noctigal's convictions became warped, and I lacked the will to stop him.
And I'm not saying you will. But if you decide not to fight Noctigal, I wouldn't blame you.
Thank you. Would you mind leaving me with my thoughts? I will make my decision before it is time for us to leave.
I definitely think Rowan is going to decide to fight against Noctigal, because even though he's kind of torn up about doing it right now, he's smart, and he knows how to make the right decisions in life. And the right decision would be to take down a crazy guy in power, regardless of past relationship.
What's wrong?
People won't call me Ellie like he used to.
Well, hey, Elise. You seem glum.
Well, how about finding other people who can get close enough to call you Ellie?
You mean get closer to you and Mila?
Yeah, Tipo should too.
Really?
Hey, it's not like I have lots of friends or anything. But I have enough to know they're pretty priceless. And the best part of friendship is sharing new experiences together.
Jude sure is a smarty pants.
Well, I am an honor student. I just think it'd be nice if we all got to know each other better. Don't you think so?
Yes.
Well, that went a lot quicker than my conversation with Rowan. And again, Rowan's had a lot more, like, backstory and interesting things. So we could probably talk to Leia/Alvin/Mila in here. Nope, never mind, there's no one in here. Well, I was awfully wrong. They're probably around here somewhere. I imagine... At first I thought we'd only be talking with Rowan, but now that we've talked with Rowan and Elise, I imagine we talk with all of the main characters. Yep, right here's Leia. Can I seriously not step over this? Are you kidding me, game? Look at this! How can I not step over this? I have to go around? Are you kidding me? Wow. Let's just talk with Leia.
Don't creep up on a girl like that.
You okay? You look down in the dumps. You shouldn't push yourself so much. You weren't the healthiest kid, you know?
Do you have to keep reminding me? It's been ages since I've been sick.
I know, but I still can't help but worry.
I still appreciate it. But I'm worried too.
About what?
That do-gooder nature of yours. In case you've forgotten, it's what got us into this mess.
Maybe you shouldn't have come in the first place.
I'm here for my own reasons, thank you.
Like what?
Those Spyrexes are trouble. I want to destroy them.
Because Mila said so?
That's part of it. But I've actually seen one before.
Seriously?
It was a really long time ago. I know how terrifying those things are. Why are you trying to destroy the Spyrexes in the lands of Kresnik? Because Mila said so?
No, that's not why. If you need a reason...
You don't have one?
I do. I just rather keep it to myself.
All right. You know, destroying the lands of Kresnik is the last thing on our to-do list.
Huh?
What are your plans afterward? Will you head back to Fenmon and finish becoming a doctor? Or will you come home to Larand?
I haven't had a chance to decide yet. One thing at a time. We just need to finish what we've started.
Yeah. You're right. Let's finish this job together.
You got it. I wonder what Mila's going to do when this is all over.
An interesting question. Also, it just occurred to me we probably won't talk to Mila because, I doubt it would talk to Mila because of the whole Jude main character, Mila main character storyline thing. We may still talk to her, I don't know. If we don't talk to Mila because of the whole main character thing, I would not be surprised. Let me just put it like that. I guess her and Alvin are further this way, or maybe I just don't talk to those two. Where do I go, though, if I'm not talking to more main characters? I wonder. Where, oh where? What is actually... Kick around for a bit while the wyverns heal. Bleh. Please, a wyvern can't be that different from a horse. I have to show them that I can handle things by myself, otherwise Rowan, he'll... Please. I'm pretty sure wyverns are very different from horses. Pretty sure there's a bit of anatomy difference, a lot of anatomy difference between the two beings. Time to turn in my jet black feathers. What did Ardith tell me to get? I think he said the pheasant tail. Is that what Ardith told me to get? I want to say he told me to get the pheasant tail. I think he said it was worth more points or something. I'm not going to buy stuff now. I can always wait. I'll buy it later once I remember if he said to, I'll go back and look at the comment he left me and see if he said I should get the tail or not. He might have said something different. I don't want to buy the wrong thing. That'd be a waste of feathers. So, I guess I either need to find... Oh, wait, there's Alvin.
All healed up?
Don't worry about it. It was my slip-up.
Yeah, but still.
Huh?
You having problems casting spirit arts lately? I failed like 1,000,000 times by now.
You too? It's like the spirits aren't even there to help us anymore.
Just like back at Fenmont. I bet this is the Lance of Kresnik's influence.
Hey, this guy's saying the spirits are disappearing, and it's the King of Rashagal's fault.
You shouldn't joke about such things. The spirits would never leave us.
Honestly, do you get a kick out of spreading tall tales?
I get a kick out of seeing stupid civilians.
They don't believe me.
Of course not. You can't just tell them something like that out of the blue.
I guess I'm just a shady guy. The townspeople don't trust me, and neither do you.
Hey, that's not true.
Oh? I save your life, and suddenly you trust me again?
You're still a big fat liar. But a trusting one. Throughout this whole trip, you've never doubted a thing I told you. Even when I said the spirits had disappeared, you believed me on the spot.
Because it's the truth. When someone uses a Spyrix, spirits die. It's cause and effect.
What are you trying to say?
Well, it's no skin off my nose if spirits wink out of existence. But it's another story if the result is we humans suffer.
But spirits are living things too.
Listen to you. You're sounding more and more like the great Maxwell every day.
That wasn't the point. Don't make fun of me.
I'm not trying to. I just mean you've finally started talking like a bona fide grown-up.
Huh? Like Mila, huh? I wonder if I can protect humans and spirits too. Thanks.
Times like this, I miss being a kid. Life was so simple.
Ah, Alvin. Such an interesting character. He also, that reminds me of something. In Tales of Symphonia, when I got the, I got an outfit because I had a save file of Xillia, I got an outfit for Alvin. Or I mean for Zelos, where he puts on Alvin's outfit. And the description of it says, so now that I saved your life, you suddenly trust me again? Or it said something similar to that, so. That's cool. I was wondering, I knew at some point in Tales of Xillia something like that would come up, and there it is. Also, yeah, I still got to kick around a bit while the wyverns heal, so I guess that means I need to find Mila. Because she's the only main character I haven't talked with yet, because I talked to Elise, Leia, Rowan, and Alvin. She's probably popped up somewhere now that I've already been to, because she was probably meant to be the last one I talk with. That would be my guess anyways. Let's see here. Probably she's back at the mansion, so I'm gonna head there first. Or actually, she might be in the inn. That's also a possibility. I'll check the inn next. Running, running, running. Now, where have you gone, Mila? Ah, there you are. I knew you'd pop up somewhere I'd been before.